Guys, I live in a city where everyone here has honest jobs. We have ice cream vendors, we have police officers, and much more. But I'm really poor, and for some reason this player is inviting me to rob banks. But I don't know if it's the right thing to do. But now he got closer, and he's holding this box. He said, use this mask, and no one will recognize you. Okay guys, I'm going to do this. If no one will recognize me, that's really good. So he gave me this, and guys, I'm basically going to open this box. Perfect. I look like this now, but now he's coming back here. I'm coming here too on my motorcycle, but I want to see exactly where I have to go. He said, go to the market. Okay, I'm coming to the market. I'm literally helping him rob the bank here in Roblox. But there's a cop right in front, and he can't notice that we're robbing the market. So I'm going to leave the motorcycle right here in the back to basically rob this. Perfect. I just have to go in there to basically steal it. He's even aiming this item at the player. He finally noticed what's going on, and now he raised his hands. He said, take all the money, but don't come back here. He really got what he wanted, but I'm keeping an eye here to see if the cops are coming here. There are several cops in the city, but it looks like they're not coming here. And he finally handed this money to my friend here in Roblox, who's now leaving. Perfect. I'm going to have to get out of here running, especially because there's a cop coming here. I hope he didn't see it was me who did this. He said, don't go home. They'll know where we live. Look, they'll only know that if they're chasing us. But in fact, they are doing that. He's coming here. I'm going to have to run out of here. I don't think there's any way to escape, because wherever I go, there's always a cop following me. This cop is getting here. I really don't think I'm going to be able to escape him, especially because he's really fast. Guys, I don't know what I'm going to do to get away from him. This friend of mine said, go to places where only the motorcycle can go. Okay, I'm going to start doing that. So I'm getting here in front, and guys, I'm going to go through places that only the motorcycle can go. So I'm coming right here, and now I'm finally going back up here in the neighborhood, and now I'm going to go inside. Perfect. I'm right here. I simply managed to escape from the player. He couldn't even keep up with me. Actually, he's arriving here in front. I really doubt he knows where I am, but he's standing right here waiting for us to get close so he can chase us. But he just picked up this radio. He said, it's not worth chasing them. They only stole $10. Wait, I didn't know that. We're literally running from the police because of $10? That doesn't make sense, because it's such a low amount that he ended up stealing. He said, but it's money, and all money is welcome. Look, I know money is important, but we almost got arrested over $10, which is really very little. He said, then take it for yourself. Look, I don't want it, okay? I thought maybe this was $1,000, but I'm going to take the chance and leave as soon as the cop goes away. It looks like he's finally going back to the Roblox city. Everything is finally going back to normal. I'm really lucky he didn't call for backup, because if he had, the military plane would basically be chasing us. But he stopped right here, and now I'm going back home. I'm going to leave him right here. He simply got back inside, but he has a lot of money. There's at least $100 million here. I still don't know why he's stealing money when he already has all this money. This doesn't make sense, but he's staring at me here. He said, let's rob again. I know a job that's going to pay many millions of dollars. Okay, let's go. I'm coming here on my motorcycle, but he ran back here. Apparently this job is not with the motorcycle. Okay, I came back again, and he gave me this box. I don't know what's special about this box, but it looks like he grabbed this box too, and now he went inside to basically change his clothes. Now he showed up here, and basically turned into a security guard. He said, let's rob the bank by going in there as if we were janitors. Look, that idea he had is really good. It's way better than the previous ideas. I'm going up here to basically change, and get an avatar that looks right. So now I'm basically going to change clothes, and now I look like this. I really look way better than before. Now I'm leaving here to basically start our job. In this case, he's leaving here and waiting for me on this motorcycle, but I think maybe it's better to use another car. His car will be very interesting for this. He said, the motorcycle is better to move through specific places. Okay, I'll ride this motorcycle, but I'm going to leave it right here to avoid problems and to keep the police from recognizing us. I'm going to leave it exactly here. Now we'll have to come to the bank through the front door just like we actually work here, but I don't know where the player who works here is. He even showed up back there and is sitting here like he works at this bank. Now the player is coming back, but he's seen that we're here and I have to introduce myself to them. I said, I'm the new manager here. I hope he really believes that, and I also hope he's not the previous manager, because if he actually is the manager, he's going to suspect this is a lie. But apparently he agreed. Now he's right here. Meanwhile, I'm basically cleaning everything. I'm cleaning this Brookhaven bank because my disguise has to work, but now I'll have to go down here. I said, and you help me clean the bank. Seriously, he's going to have to help me do this, because it's going to be really important. This player came back to sit in this chair, because apparently that's where he used to sit. Now I'll have to go down here to simply rob the bank. Perfect. I got here. I'm just waiting for that player to get here too, and it looks like he finally came here. But right here in front we literally have millions of dollars from the city. So this is simply a path without a return, but he's holding this item. Apparently he's going to remove it to try to open this door, but I'm just going to use the card and enter here. But now I have to decide which money I'm going to end up stealing. We have a vault here, another vault here, and also a third vault, but he's staring at me. He said, go to the safest ones. They are the most valuable. I really believe that's true, but I'm going right into this vault here. Perfect. I got in here. Now he got here too, but I don't know how we're going to open this city vault. But he picked up this TNT. He said, stand back from the vault. Okay, I'm stepping back here because there's really going to be an explosion up front. Perfect. He blew it up, and now we have a lot of gold here. I'm going to have to grab it now. I'm running back here, and apparently he also wants to get the diamonds from the bank, but we already have $2 million here. We don't need more money. He said, there's $15 million here. We have to find a way to steal it. Okay, if that's true, we really do need to steal it. Now he's breaking this thing. I don't really know what he's doing here. But he has to hurry, because there are already several cops coming here. They really are arriving here to see what's going on. You can see he's talking to this player, but he finally managed to break it. I'll have to grab this key, and now I'll have to open this door, and now this other door. But actually, he's breaking this. Guys, we have to hurry to get the most money possible. Now he finally opened this, and now he's robbing the vault, and he simply got a bunch of diamonds. Now we have to get out of here. And guys, before leaving, I had a genius idea. We have to pretend we were captured. I said, pretend you were captured so he doesn't suspect us. Seriously, he's going to have to do that. So now he's like this. I'm also exactly like this to avoid problems. Now the cop finally got here. He's coming here to see what happened, but both of us are handcuffed. He said, where are the robbers? Look, all of them escaped through that vent. That's exactly where they left through. So now he went up here, and both of us have to get out of here. He's even coming up front. We're arriving here at the elevator, and we managed to rob the bank very successfully. Now he got here too, but this player is staring at us. He said, who are the robbers? Look, I'm going to have to make something up, because we were the ones who did it, but I don't know what to say to this player. This player said, it was a blonde guy who looks like he goes to the gym. He said a completely random person, but guys, there's a problem. The player he described just passed by here. He really is a blonde player who looks like he goes to the gym, and it looks like both of them saw that. So much that the cop is coming after him to basically arrest him here. Now this player is taking the blame for something I actually did. Now he's back at work, but we are going to have to get out of here, because we got a lot of money. Now he came here on the motorcycle, and he simply grabbed a lot of diamonds, and I also ended up getting a lot of gold. But now I'm leaving here since we already got a lot of money. We have enough money to basically live a life without stealing anything else. So I dropped him off at his house, and he's going inside to deposit the money here. I'm coming here too to basically deliver this gold. Perfect. I delivered it here. Now he's grabbing my money. He said, here's $8 million. Enjoy it. Guys, that's a lot of money. Now I'm so rich that I can buy this mansion in the city. I can buy a better motorcycle. I can literally do whatever I want. He said, now that you're retired, never use your motorcycle again and change your appearance. Apparently he wants me to change my avatar, and I'm really going to do that. But I'm leaving here, and it looks like he came here too, so I'm going to have to throw my motorcycle away. He's following me here to help, but I'm arriving in the middle of nowhere, and I'm going to leave the motorcycle right here. He's coming here too, but apparently he picked up this TNT. He's basically going to destroy my motorcycle, so he blew it up, and the motorcycle is completely broken. You can see the tire is totally destroyed. This is really the end of the motorcycle, but he's staring at me here. He said, just don't buy anything too expensive so they don't suspect you. Okay, I won't do that, especially because I'm smart. And now it looks like he left, because from today on we're both millionaires. But now a lot of time has passed since the last robbery I did, and after a long time I bought this mansion. I also have this huge car, and I'm finally coming here to open this mansion for the first time. Perfect. I'm going to open the doors, and guys, this house is simply mine. I'm really doing well with money, but now I'm going out to finally change my avatar, because I have to disguise myself. But I'm not going to drive this car. Actually, I have a motorcycle hidden here, because I'm really good with motorcycles. For some reason I don't like cars very much, so now I'm heading down here to basically do my stuff. But first I'm going to buy an ice cream that this player is selling here. Now he gave it to me. Look, thank you very much. But he got out of his car. I don't know what happened that made him leave, but I'm looking at this player's house, and it looks like he's getting arrested. He simply changed his hair and still got arrested. He said, come here, and your friend will be the next one to get arrested. Look, I don't know what he's talking about. Now he's getting arrested here, but I'm just eating ice cream. But this player is acting weird. It looks like he wants to say something. I'm looking behind the car, and apparently there's a cop who was waiting for me here, and that's what this player was trying to say. But I'm going to get out of here before the cop arrests me. But he got here late, because I'm already running away from here. Guys, I don't know what I'm going to do to escape from here, but I'm heading this way. But there's a plane coming here, and maybe this is going to be a problem. In fact, it's following me here, but I'm going to have to find a way to get out of here to avoid getting arrested. Guys, I don't know where to go to escape this plane that's following me here. It can really follow me anywhere at once. There's only one specific place where I can escape. You can see it's coming here, but now I'm going under this tunnel, and it can't see me here. So now it's passing right here. It doesn't know where I went, but I'm going to take advantage and come back here. Guys, I'm arriving up front. I have to change cars immediately at this Brookhaven dealership, but to do that, I'll have to get past the police without them seeing me. But there's a problem. You can see that there are several cops here. This player hasn't even been arrested yet, because the cop wants to arrest me first. I really don't know how I'm going to escape from here, but this car showed up right here. Apparently, he wants to help me. He said, your friend paid me to help you if one day everything went wrong, so get in my car. Okay, that's impressive. I don't know how he thought all this would end up going wrong, but I'm going to take advantage and get in right here. I'm right at this window now. He closed the window, and I'm actually well hidden in here. It'll be hard for them to notice that I'm here. They'll only realize I'm here if they see this car properly. But it's very likely they won't even notice that. Now he's coming up front. He's arriving right here, and apparently I'll have to get out of here. Look, he really helped me a lot, but he's going to have to leave now to actually avoid problems. But the mechanic arrived here, and he said, that car is yours, and go to hotel room number 5. Okay, apparently that friend of mine bought this car, and also rented that hotel room so we could escape in case everything ever went wrong. And again, he's staring at me, and apparently he agreed. So I'm coming here to get this car, but he's staring at me here. He said he will be transferred to maximum security prison one day, and on that day you will rescue him. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that to rescue my friend. friend. Now he's heading back. I'll have to go to the hotel, but I can't go through the front because there are several cops. There's literally a cop here watching everything, so I'll have to come around the back. I'm basically coming here in a really weird way, and now I finally arrived at the hotel. Now I'm going up here, and it looks like this is room number 5. So I'm coming inside, and guys, there's really a lot of money in here. It looks like all the money he stole he left right in this spot. So I'm going to take advantage and grab this money because I have to help him escape from prison. But now a lot of time has passed. It's basically nighttime, and this player is being transferred from prison. He'll have to get in here because he's being taken to basically the maximum security prison, which is in the middle of nowhere. That prison is the most secure of all, and as soon as he gets on that boat, it will be the end for him. So I'm coming here to save him. With the money I got, I bought the best weapon of all, and now I'm coming up front because he's being taken here. Guys, I'm really lucky that this bus is very slow, but as soon as it passes that bridge, I'll basically stop it. Guys, it passed right here, and now I'll have to stop the bus, and I'm aiming this item. Guys, I'm shooting at the tires so it basically stops. Now he got out of there, and he really raised his hands. This friend of mine also got out, and now he's basically free. He's going to have to get into my car, and now we finally escaped from here. Basically, everything worked out. He said, I knew everything would work out. Guys, this is really true. He managed to predict everything, and he planned his own escape. But now I'm arriving at the hotel because that's where our money is. Guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the join button, and I'll add you on Roblox.